at 120.
You okay with me going to get Jessica and her hoodlums really quick? She's only got 3 of them.
You act like I don't know this.
Well, she has 4, but the baby stayed with Becky.
How long is that gonna take?
It's Alamo.
Huh?
She lives in Alamo, so it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You going live?
Yeah. For a little bit.
I need to grab candy too, so.
For the piñata.
Yeah, I'll go to the dollar store and get that done.
Okay, bottle of water, don't move. What?
I was closing it, she wasn't on the camera.
Oh. No, it's off to the side.
What? Get a towel. I'll be back there.
Okay. I'll be here. Waiting. Just around the river bend.
You gonna stop when we chuck those ribs? No, I don't have room. Like, I have to go with Jessica. I don't have room.
No. You're in trouble. You try to break through the door. Go. What up, Lone? We're on the verge of 2K, 1999. What's our exact number here? Hold on. I think we're 10 away. 10 away. Switch accounts. 1999 990. 10 subs from 2000. Not bad, not bad. For a stoner only channel? Oh my Jesus. What? No? Dude, you've only been playing in the water for like 10 minutes. It took Mom longer to get the water up. I don't think you guys need to even get out of the water yet. It's literally been 10 minutes. It literally took Mom longer than that to get the whole water slide and everything up. Go back outside and play in the water. You're not playing in it for 10 minutes. You're going to play in it for a while. So take your ass back outside and go play. That's crazy. It literally took an hour to get that thing up, and you're going to play for 10 minutes? That's insane in the membrane. Children, man. Children. Took me an hour to get that inflatable water slide up. It's like a castle. It has a slide. It has water spraying everywhere. She played for 10 minutes and is like, I'm done. Why you so that? That's really good English. That's super, super. Excuse me. Be calm, Buckberry. Learn English. There's no calm. Do you see the fires coming from my face? Starve yourself. That's the fastest way. Sorry, responding to somebody out here. Ew, thrifting. John, nice hairstyle today. Thank you, thank you. Give it a little herbal essence commercial. House built for under 50K. That looked like a bitty baby house. Pretty small. Pretty small. funny guy. Funny, yes, yes. Sometimes I can be. Especially when your mom owes me money. New World Order conspiracy is real. How we doing today, John? Clam slammed. Ooh, that don't look like clam chowder. Is that silver? No. Going okay? Let's see if I can put this up. I just picked this up the other day. Got it running. How do we do photos again? How do we do photos? That's it. Yeah. Oh. Hard to see the whole thing, but that is a running 1965 Honda Super 90. A running. I do need to fix. Oh, you can't see it from the side. On the other side, wait, no, that's it right there. That air filter tube right there is crusty. I need to get a new air filter tube. Probably need to clean the carbs. And I definitely want to switch from this straight exhaust to something else. Different exhaust. How old are you, mister? Probably old enough to be your dad. You might not look like it because I don't have gray hairs, but I'm an old-ass guy. Vaping on some rainbow cotton candy THC hemp. Born in the 70s, dude. I'm pretty fucking old. All my hair, and I'm probably older than you. No grays. You see this skin? 40-some years old. 40-some years old. Rob's what year? 7? The last number ends with a 7? I just told you the year. What is that, 43? No. I don't even know how old I am. Oh, that would be 48. My math is bad. We don't celebrate. I'm 85. Yeah, we're about the same age, Johnny. I wasn't born in 78. I was born in 80. Same age, dude. 40 flat. Birthday was just like 14 days ago. The big 4-0. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just capping about the 70s. That'd be fucking hilarious if I was like almost 50 years old with literally no gray hairs and all my hair still. That'd be fucking crazy. January? Hell yeah, dude. 80s babies. Smoking on this cherry. Oh, they gave me the wrong shit. I did not say Skittles. Maybe it was cherry Skittles. I thought it was cherry rainbow though. Whatever, it's pretty good. Hash rosin. Let me turn up my light. Let me turn up my light. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, that bike is 20 years older than me. That's crazy, right? 1965, and it's running. I do need to order that. I wonder if I can get it cheaper, though. I don't really want to order on eBay for $35. I might be able to... I mean, that little air filter tube is like 3 inches long. But it is a classic piece from Japan, so... $35 really ain't that bad. But I feel like I should be able to find it So we need a 1965 air intake tube, I believe is what it's called. What did I just... No, thank you. No, thank you. Hit escape. I'm hitting escape. It's not doing anything. What is it? Oh, there we go. 1965 Honda S90 air intake tube. No, that's not a tube. That's a carburetor manifold pipe. I just need the little rubber piece. The little rubber piece? That's a carburetor. I don't want a carb. Why are they trying to sell me a carb? That's not a... Smoker has reached its final form. 220 degrees. What up, broski? What up, Nick? Hey, Robs, remember that one time you shaved your face? I do. I do. I might have a photo of that. Give me a second. I'll show everybody. Actually, we can just look at the video. We got a video. Dude, what is going on right now? What's the full screen button? F11? Yeah. Go to YouTube. Put this rosin in this dab right here. Cheers. That was a fat dab. That's not bad, right? You know how many times I second guessed myself doing this? This was the first time I seen my face in over 10 years. My daughter's 16 now. I did this for her 13th birthday. Oh, damn, I got a jawline. What's up, son? Alright, we can skip ahead a little bit. Oh, wait, it's right here. I could probably rock that. Put a cowboy hat on. Shoo! Oh, man. Completely different person. My fucked up teeth, don't mind them. I still got all my teeth. They just a little, not like raisin teeth, but I do have a couple crispy cracks in my teeth. Oh, man. You look 20 years younger instantly. Dude, whole different person. Whole different person. Ah, I just touched it. That shouldn't have been that hot, right? Okay, that's good. I thought I was about to burn myself. I touched the fucking banger just now. But it should be pretty cool, though. Oh, man. I don't have the vest teeth. They're all there. Yeah, not bad, right? 20 years younger, instantly. Yeah. I hope that doesn't burn me up. It doesn't feel too bad. Things should be pretty cool by now. How old are you? 39. 40. 39, 40. 39. 40. One of them gray hairs. Look at them wrinkles. Shoo! You look 17 old after, dude. I'm telling. When I went to, I worked as a. People didn't even. When I went back to my place of work, I was a manager of a cannabis company at the time. Nobody even knew who I was when I walked in the door until they heard my voice. They were like, "What the fuck?" Like it's literally. If I shave my face, I'm literally a completely different person. I could literally go commit a crime like this. Well, now I can't because my face shaven is on the record on YouTube. But in theory, if I would have never done that, I could like commit a crime, shave my face, and there's no goddamn way they would ever know. Lose a little bit of weight. Was that when you were still here in Washington? No, that was when I first moved to Michigan 3 years ago. 2022. It was when my daughter turned 13. That's the only reason I even remember it. Where did that just go? Three years ago. Around this time, too. So, yeah, 2022. About 2 years after I left Washington. I need to start uploading videos of my indoor grows again. And my outdoor. Oh, I gotta take some plants outdoors tonight, by the way. Did anybody else see any, what's the word I'm looking for? Protests today? The nationwide protests that were supposed to happen today? Anybody see any of that unless you live in California? No, not yet. Me neither. Nothing happened in my city. Spokane and Seattle, that makes sense. West Coast. Well, honestly, I thought I'd see a lot more because, like, the last time they did it, like 2 months ago, when they were like just protesting like the fact that like Trump was our president or whatever, like just the weirdest thing ever. Even when like Biden was in office and you had Republicans talking about that's not my president. I'm a veteran first off, okay? So everybody remember that, okay? I'm a veteran. My dad's a veteran. My grandpa's a veteran. My great grandfather's a veteran. My mom's a veteran. Like 100% just, you know, like veteran, or you could just say like very American at heart. This whole like just because you don't agree with people shit is crazy to me. I have friends and family who are left and right. Insane to me that the the optics, the polarization that politics can do to families and friends nowadays is, it literally has me lost for words sometimes. Thank you for your service. Oh, appreciate you. Just a bunch of non-military people that are unthankful. A lot of times, that's what most protests are, is unthankful people. I don't think we've had even like January. I don't think we've had like a decent protest since like Martin Luther King time period. Missed his last name there and went just to time. We are so, like, Americans, we are spoiled. We are spoiled. And to get our panties in such a bunch over such small shit, like, fuck. Like, we are spoiled. You can have food delivered to your house at any time of the day. Yeah, I still have family members that are in service. So I think it's just my cousin though. I think he's the last one. None of our kids are old enough to like serve yet. So my cousin's 8 years older than me, same birthday as me. So he's mid-40s. Unless he got out recently after his 20 years. Because we'd be right around that time, 2008. Oh no, he probably had like 3 more years left. Right? Math brain. 2008 plus 20 is 2028. So yeah, he probably had about 3 years left if he's still, pretty sure he's still in. David is my cousin. First cousin too, not like distant as my mama's sister's son, her oldest. And then like it's not even like that. Like my Aunt Lynn, my mom was in, like I said, my dad was in, my stepdad. Both my dad and my stepdad did over 20 years. Stepdad did 22 years, and my real dad also did 22 or 23 years. So my grandfather was a Korean Peninsula War vet. So deployed to the Korean Peninsula during all that shit. And I don't know much about my great-grandfather. Nobody really ever talked about him. The only one who ever did is passed away now, so. Went down the wrong path, the street life. We'll just say the street life. I feel that, though, dude. I feel that. I probably would have went down that path if I didn't join. I was down a bad path. Like, I was doing some pretty shitty shit. Not like drugs or anything, but you know, we was doing some not so legal stuff. I won't incriminate myself, you guys, so. Even though it's probably way over statute of limitation for any of the shit that I've done. It would just be like breaking stuff. I won't say any more than that. You smoke much THCA products? I've thought about ordering some to see if there is like, because, you know, when I move, I don't want to have to come up to Michigan every like 3 months. So I figured if I could find a decent THCA website, because you can get some pretty decent prices on there. I just start ordering until prices came down wherever I moved. Or until I do, because I will do trips back to Michigan. Smoke's good. Where are you moving? Haven't really decided yet. It's gonna be in between like Florida, which is where one of the big places that I've been contemplating because my dad lives down there. It's gonna be like east coast of Florida, so like in between like Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. Or I'm gonna move to the Blue Ridge Mountains, which can be anywhere in between like Huntsville, Alabama, all the way up to Roanoke, Virginia. Two different totally landscapes, I know. But those are the only two places that really like call me. The mountains and the ocean, and Michigan has neither. We do have pretty good lakes, though. You know, some freshwater lakes. We got these massive ass lakes, but it's just not the same. You don't get the waves, the salt water hitting you in the face. And then as for the mountains, goddamn. That's one of the only things I miss. Well, that's like the biggest thing I miss from like the Pacific Northwest. You know, like Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, those mountain ranges you can just climb up all fucking summer long, and it's gorgeous summer. And then in the fall, all the leaf colors and what up, bud? How you been? Shit, Poto, what up, dude? We smoking? Move to Northern California and grow. Dude, if California had better tax, I would. Because it's really not too expensive. I mean, if you're down by LA, it's hell of expensive. But I've looked at, like, the Sacramento all the way up to, like, Eureka, which is the, what do they call that part of, Humboldt County? I've looked up in Humboldt County. It's not too, it's the taxes, though. The taxes are just like, here's my, this is the tax sword. Got the weekend off and working weekends and weeks. Shit, dude, I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. And then the Blue Ridge Mountains, back to what we were talking about, the Blue Ridge Mountains. That's only like, if you were like, let's just use Roanoke, Virginia, since that's like the only legal, state that I know of on the East Coast, unless you want to go up north. I believe that's only 4 hours to the ocean. Boom, 4 hours to Virginia Beach. And there's probably a beach that's closer, because that looks like I'm going hella out of my way. What about coming down here to Plymouth? $4 hours. Okay, almost anywhere to the East Coast, 4 hours right there in between two states. I lived in California all my life. I love the land, big mountains, biggest trees in the world. Oh, yeah, dude. I just wish it was a slightly cheaper. I've actually said, I'm pretty sure I've said this on lives before. I know I've told my girl I would move to the Reading area in a heartbeat. Yeah. They got that fucking crystal clear fucking river that runs through there. I love Reading. The waterfalls, the rivers. You're not that far from the ocean. It is a pretty high state, yeah. I mean, it's California, Washington, New York, D.C., Reading's awesome. Yeah, Reading's super awesome. I've always wanted to go and visit Crater Lake up in Oregon, which is not too far from the border. Is that by something falls? Where's Crater Lake at? It's that perfectly circle-y. There it is. Yeah. Right over by fucking Medford. I've been to Medford, Oregon. That's a nice area, too. Head was getting sweaty inside that bag. We'll move down to Chico. My auntie that I was talking about with my nephew who's still in the military, she lives down in, it's not in Bakersfield. It's definitely near. Where was it? Barstow? No. It starts with a B, I'm pretty sure. It's near Bakersfield. It's in between Bakersfield and LA. Oh, Taft! It doesn't start with a B. As soon as I saw the name. So somewhere, Maricopa? Yeah, that sounds familiar too. This is definitely the area right in here. The Maricopa Taft area. I know that shit sounds familiar. We passed that Taft sign. I haven't seen my aunt in a Button Willow, Bower Bank. It could be anywhere. I haven't seen her in like 13, 15 years. I want to move out of Yakima and move to Spokane here soon. Oh yeah, dude. I feel that. I feel that. Yakima. Yeah, big upgrade from Yakima to Spokane. Yakima's nice, but I mean, it might even be better in the Tri-City area, you know, Pasco and everything. They got that river, but Spokane was nice. I liked Spokane. The only thing I'd move back to Spokane if my ex didn't live there, with the rivers and how it is, and I liked Spokane. Spokane was really nice. Winters weren't too brutal, even for how far north it is. Summertime, the fires at the end of summer fucking suck, like in August and stuff, but you can drive up to Sandpoint, only like an hour and a half away. Washington's nice. Seattle, Washington, or Seattle, Spokane. Great place. Anything past the Oregon border starts to get cold, yeah. I mean, Seattle doesn't really get too cold. They have their moments, but for the most part, because of the ocean or the sound, it's very climatized. It also prevents you from having really hot summers, though, which is also why I like Redding, because there's still an opportunity of snow, but for the most part, you get an early-ass summer. You're going to be in, like, the 80s and 90s by April. October's gorgeous. Yeah, it's going to be 102 on Wednesday there. That's not too bad, honestly. Not for Redding. And if you want to cool off, you just drive over to the coast. It's like never more than like 65 fucking degrees over there in Eureka in the middle of summer. Just drive through the mountains and you'll get all day long. Open to the Trinity Forest. Yeah, I've talked about it. I would move. That's why I think I'm moving into the that's why I think I've been looking at like the Blue Ridge, because it's very similar to like California with the mountains and stuff, and then not being too far from the ocean. I think that's the most similar area with rivers, mountains. It's not very cold, mild winters, 3-4 hours to the ocean. I don't want to right now when I'm 50, 70. I don't want to do it now. I hate paying a winter bill. Turning on the heat. I hate that shit. That's also why I've thought about moving down to Alabama. Cheap. Lots of military bases. I actually went to basic training in Columbus, Georgia, which is on the Alabama-Georgia border. Awesome place. Went there in January, so I know for a fact it gets cold, but it don't get cold. But I remember in basic training in January, basic training down in Georgia, there was really in the morning, we'd be in our little mushroom get-ups, which is just like this all white basic training sweatpants and shirt. We called it the marshmallow whatever. But I remember so many days in January being hot as fuck. January and February, because I was there for 10 weeks. So I was there all of January, all of February, and the early parts of March. And there were so many warm days. So many warm days. Best friend lives there. My dad lives on the border of Alabama and Florida. yelling at kids. They're here for the birthday party. Stop it. No, crybaby. That's why you don't get to come outside. Because you're being a bully. Barking at all the kids. Smoke time. Alright. Take another drink of water. Alright. Let's heat it up. Ka-chow, ka-chow, ka-chow. Ka-chow, ka-chow.
Did you check the ribs for me?
Totally. I'll check them in a minute. You knew I was live.
I did. I wasn't doing that to you. I was doing it to the dog.
You gonna beat her ass? Leave him in here. You gonna smoke or are you leaving? Bye. Oh, you just got so much going on.
My mac and cheese got burnt. The grill went out. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything going on.
Well, you started the grill way too early. Where was the mac and cheese at?
In the oven.
You didn't say anything about mac and cheese. Did you have it on like 400 degrees?
No, I have it on 350.
You're only gone 15 minutes.
But literally when we went to go get college, they said with me, and then I started to fucking mountain talk to kids. And then Amanda would have to with me, so Amanda can go take care of it herself, but it's not my kid, and I'll start to come off on it.
How about she just tells her kid to quit putting her hands on other people's kids? Every time she comes over, she's biting or slapping or pushing somebody.
That's what I said too. That's what I told you. I'm not going to take kids without, like, nobody's coming over without their parent here, because I'm going to start smacking everybody's kid.
I'm like, it's not that hard. Like, none of the other kids are putting their hands on anybody.
Like, I told her too. I was like, I'm going to start
None of the
smacking everybody's
neighborhood kids, like...
Like, I don't let my kids smack each other or hit each other like you do at your house.
That's crazy to me.
What's crazy is, like, your kids know that when they come to my house, I don't allow that shit. Because I smack kids.
Cloud 9 off of 1 or 2. You ain't been smoking very much? I've thought about taking a break. You took them out of the boxes? Oh, I just took them out of the box. I don't know which one's which now. These are the ones you normally get, right? Ooh, that one smells pretty good. I'll try that one.
I still have to go make a fucking dandy.
I will finish up my live, and I will go get your candy.
No, you're gonna fix my grill and check your stupid smoker.
All right,
because I might break that.
No, the smoker's been updating.
Should have looked at it at like 2 o'clock this afternoon when it was off.
It was off. I'm like, this thing's been dinging all day for me.
Smoker doesn't like me.
Maybe you don't like my smoker.
No, it just doesn't like me. It's just Rocky's coming to church. Fuck you. You're not a man. Die.
It says all of that?
I feel like it does without saying all
Damn,
that.
that's a toxic ass smoker. We might have to get a new one.
It's yours, not mine. That's why it says die. It says you're not a man.
Toxic smoker. Or, yeah, smoker. It's a smoker. So they're talking about it like a smoker.
It does. It says die. Shut up.
He's been bad the whole time.
Get up here and lay down. You get out of my face. Max breath.
He been bad the whole time. Barking at kids.
Oh, don't he? You can't do nothing outside. He's like the fucking police. On 4 legs.
Paw Patrol.
That's what Jessica's son called me.
Paw Patrol?
Because there's a Paw Patrol, there's a officer, his name is Rocky. So literally when Jessica's like, Rocky's on her way, he's like, oh, from Paw Patrol?
Whatever.
I think I was talking about. I'm like, dude, no. Not from Paw Patrol. Like, we're talking about the 80s, Rocky Balboa, boxing. Not no fucking dog.
You don't have your name spelled the same way as Rocky Bobo.
You know what? I don't care. We got a little things in common. First name, first initials match.
No middle
Last
name.
initials match. Yes, you can no middle names.
No, we don't do that in this house. What?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he won't eat you. He's just gonna bark.
Don't eat me. Give it.
Eat me?
Oh, they're gonna eat you.
He ain't gonna eat you. He's just gonna bark at you. Well, if you don't like that.
You son of a...
First of all, Robin
She
gave,
blew the little thingy at him.
Robin gave this to me.
So,
Rocky is a party member, so.
Stop!
You're gonna say no.
so,
Come here.
I thought you used to have this
Look.
before.
I have a problem.
Atlas!
What?
I have a problem.
Well, don't say your problem out loud. I'm live right now. Everybody in the world's gonna know. Five whole people.
Hey,
I don't care. I don't care.
go smell her!
I'll tell them my life story. Tell them too.
Scared of her.
Shit.
Yeah, well, I'm bleeding because you're dick.
Yeah, you are.
Your dog.
Get out, Luna.
Stop! Do it again!
Is this little crackhead dog?
Yeah,
Do it again!
Yeah,
She crackhead.
She's a
She puppy.
Do it again!
She'll be 2 in November or October.
Somebody's
I
ready
will
to.
fuck
Somebody's
you up.
ready to go home.
Oh, your little one?
Mhm.
Okay, well shit, you're as tall as me.
Nick says, "Tell us your problems."
But she wants cupcake first.
Oh.
And then Rocky's taking all
Look
day
what
to
you
cook.
did!
You're-
You did that! You
She wanted
did
to
that!
eat, but I
Right
wanted to
there!
take it off.
You
Put some of this on your scratch.
Did you hear me?
dirty bastard! Are you taking her home now?
Yeah, she's ready to go now.
Okay, so take a cupcake off the table.
Okay.
Stop! I'm gonna drag you off.
You
know
like
I was
my
gonna
tank
drag
top?
you.
You like what it is?
Sarcasm. I sprinkled that shit on everything.
T-Move, $4.
There's 3 of them on fucking Wish, or not Wish, on TikTok right now that I want. It's one, it's called I like my books like they're like spread wide open.
Shut up. That's pervert. You're a
And
pervert.
then there's one
I
that,
need that one too.
there's one that says smut slut.
Hi.
Huh?
It's called
My
smut
dog?
slut.
Yes, I have them.
Because I'm a smut girl.
Can you get them?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
I got a fucking. I ordered all.
Down.
I like dogs.
Shut up!
I got another one that says.
Liz.
If my
Liz.
If my mom
Liz.
doesn't say it, my face will.
What the
There's
fuck?
another. I got another.
Get out!
Another one that says.
Watch out,
Just make sure the doors.
Look at Amanda Kay.
Say, just make sure the front door's shut.
Go! No,
Is it
Luna!
mine?
Go to your room!
Is it my munchkin?
Go!
Yeah, she's right here.
No! Liz!
Come on, BB.
Atlas!
Mommy said. Or
Come
Aunt-
on.
Aunt Rocky said you can have a cupcake off the table to take. Come on.
All right, you
talk
guys,
to
I'm
me
gonna get
about
outta here.
fucking Taking